Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all of that. Hope you're well. Let me move my head. I'm right in the middle of the screen here. Okay, so I basically want to talk to you today about blogging, why you should blog, um, and some tips on how to do it really quickly. Obviously, as an estate agent, a letting agent, it's your job and it's your passion to be talking to people and selling homes and not sat at a desk all the time like a digital marketing guy like myself. You're more active, and well, fair play to you to that. But it's your job to do that. That's what you like, you know. But blogging is a huge part of helping you to generate leads and to generate sort of free leads and help all that kind of stuff. You know, get your pipeline, increase it without having to spend a fortune on ads and things. You know, that's the ultimate goal, right? So SEO, that's what SEO is basically. So blogging is that, you know, you can have a website. I don't know, you target wherever, Bristol. You got a website. It's a small website. You've got your homepage. You've got your services. You've got about me, some testimonials, a blog. You know, properties for sale, property sold, contact. That's great, and that's it. And you do that, and it's all fabulous stuff. You might have loads of backlinks to it. It's all good, but you're only really targeting that one keyword, which is like Bristol estate agent, and they might have other websites around there that's way bigger than you, both for the website and on your Google My Business listing, for example. You've got a lot of content they're pumping out and stuff. That's just going to do a better job at ranking for all these multiple kind of keyword terms and things than you are. So ultimately, they're going to get more visitors, they're going to get more visibility on search, and they're going to get more keywords indexed, and they're going to be ranking for more stuff, and they're just going to get more people landing on their websites and then ultimately becoming leads and stuff. You know, so when you get your website, it's all common knowledge. You make sure that there's some nice clear buttons about book a market appraisal, book evaluation, contact us today, book a call, download this, whatever it's going to be. You know, you want that everywhere in a nice clear professional looking thing. But then you need to get the people to your site. So blogging does two things. It gets people to your site because you've got more content going out there, and it helps with the overall ranking of your main site, and suddenly people can start finding these other kind of keywords when they're searching for stuff in your area and land on the blog. So it's going to improve your homepage and your service pages, but that page will also be ranking, if you do it properly, will be ranking on page 1 in the top positions for that particular thing, how to sell your Bristol property. So targeted people looking to sell, tips on how to sell their Bristol property will land on that page, and they can contact you and stuff if they want further help. So that's good. All that's good already. Okay, but then you can share it on your Google My Business. So now you're getting more content being shared into your Google My Business, your Google Business listing. So you're making more content rich. That Google listing is becoming more content rich, and the keyword density is increasing. All that stuff that's relevant to you and your services and what you provide and the pain points that you solve and stuff, that's all increasing. So Google's going to start ranking your map pack thing as well. So now suddenly you're going to be improving the map pack. Then you can share this content onto your socials and share it to the community groups and do ads if you want to do some ads and target people and stuff. So there's loads of things you can do with the blog, you know. And then don't forget, if people start landing on these blogs, even if they just read it and disappear, if you've got Facebook ads set up correctly, you can start tracking these visitors that are landing on your site. So you can start doing retargeted campaigns. So anyone who's landed on your site to read an article about tips on how to sell your Bristol property, for example, if they haven't converted, haven't contacted you or something like that, you can then follow them with testimonials and tips and videos, suggestions on what to do to prepare your property for the sale and market your property for the sale kind of thing. So you're following them. So in time, when it comes to them going, you know what, it's time for me to find an estate agent, I really want to sell my property, or I want to get rid of this agent, he's not doing anything for me, I'm going to contact so-and-so because they've got some great video tips and content, and they're sharing all this information, and they've got some brilliant testimonials and stuff, which you're sharing with them for the retargeted campaign. Okay, so loads of benefits on blogs. I hope I expressed that. So basically, benefits of blogging, I forgot I even had this here. It increases your online visibility. I've explained that. It gives you greater authority. It gives greater authority in the eyes of Google because you've got more content going out about how to sell homes in Bristol. So Google's going to go topical. I talk about topical authority all the time. For people who know me, so that's what it is. So Google's going to look at it and go, okay, this website is constantly pumping out information and tips and suggestions and advice on how to sell your property in Bristol, and how to market it and how to get the best price and all that kind of tips you can think of. I'll give you some ideas for that in a second. So Google's going to go, right, they are the experts and that, therefore I need to be showing that to the visitors on Google who are searching for that, because it's Google's job to make sure that the searchers are happy and content, so they stay on Google. So then it's your job, or the SEO job, or the blogger's job, to be producing this content to help, nothing else. You're not doing it to rank high or anything. You're writing this content to help your audience so that Google will go, this is a helpful website, let's rank them higher. Okay, so that's the authority bit from Google. The other side of the authority is actually the readers, the people who are seeing your content when you're sharing it onto socials. They're seeing your content because it's starting to rank quite nicely on Google. They're going to be going, okay, this agency's got a lot of content to do with selling the properties in and around Bristol. They're my go-to estate agent. You know, I need to speak to these people. They're passionate about it. You know, they're going above and beyond any other agency in the local area. Okay, so that's the authority bit. It builds more trust around your services. That kind of works similar to the authority. You're just going to get more trust because people are going to be seeing your content and it's helpful, and it's insightful, and it's informative, and it's educational, and that sort of stuff. And so that's what it is. It's building trust. And the higher conversions is because you are building that authority and you are building that trust around you. People are more likely to be like, okay, I am gonna contact them, especially on a if they don't do it when they're on the page, then from the retargeted campaign, you know, they're going to be like, okay, I'm seeing this content, it's following me around, it's the testimonials and the videos and all that sort of stuff. It's time for me to contact this person. That you've built that rapport, you've built that trust with them for all this helpful content that you're sharing. Okay. So blogs are huge. Blogs are massive. Okay, it's not just a case of, oh, I better do a blog today. I've done one for 6 months. It's not that. You know, it's actually enjoy it. You know, go, I'm going to write some informative stuff and give it out to the people of Bristol. I keep mentioning Bristol. I get the point. It's not Bristol. Hopefully, you understand. It's wherever you target. And that's blogging, right? Okay. So I'm going to show you now how to come up with some content suggestions without having to pay for any of these sort of tools and stuff that I use and other people use. And then I'm going to show you how I write these articles. Now, this is a paid tool, but it's just wicked. I just love it to pieces. So I thought I'd show it to you. So the first thing is ChatGPT. Obviously, everyone's raving about it. What have I got here? I did this prompt the other day, actually. I've just opened it up. I'm an estate agent covering the primary and surrounding areas of Woking, UK. Give me 100 blog suggestions that I can create into informative articles to help my locally based audience. Make suggestions around the 3 categories below. Tips for selling and marketing your home articles, local property market update articles, community focused articles. So that's what I've asked ChatGPT to do. I will put this in the comment when I post this on socials, so you can use it. And it's come with all this stuff here. This is articles for selling and marketing your home. These are the articles for local property market updates. And this is the stuff for community focused articles. Okay, so you literally just write these articles. Yeah. You can do this yourself. You can do this on ChatGPT. I don't recommend doing blog posts really on ChatGPT unless you really know what you're doing. I don't mean it like in a stupid way. Obviously, you know what you're doing, but if you ask ChatGPT to write an entire article, if I said to it, right, write me a 1,000 word article on the top 10 staging tips to sell your home faster in Woking, it's going to come up with a load of cod. Okay, so you need to break it down into bite sizes. Okay, if you're going to do ChatGPT. However, this here is my baby. Okay, I use this for myself. I use it for my clients and stuff. I can't remember how much I pay actually. It's not that bad. It's like 50 quid or something like that, I think, right? I don't know. I should really have more control of my accounts of what I'm spending money on. But so this one here, setting the right asking price is a blog that I'm putting out later today for a client of mine. Okay, it comes like this here. Now you can automate this, so it goes out automatically. You don't have to do anything. You can ask it to generate an image. You can ask it to do everything. It just goes out. You don't have to do anything. Okay. I do not recommend you do that because it is still AI. Okay. So what I do with this here, it's done it for me. I'll show you how I do it in a bit. I literally copy all of that and I put it into a Word document like so. I use Grammarly. It just makes my life a lot easier. So Grammarly here, it's now going to come up with suggestions of like, clarity and correctness. Sometimes you'll find things here, it's spelled American. Even though I've asked it to write it in UK, it just doesn't get it. Sometimes it will say real estate instead of estate agent or property market kind of stuff. So you got to know what you're looking for, and you got to update it so it's based for your audience, which is here in the UK. And also some of it you might not just want. For example, I tend to not have all of this here as an introduction. I find it very it's too much. I want to get straight down to answering the questions for the user. So having all of this here before they can even start getting some ideas and stuff about answers to their queries too much. I would tend to, the first paragraph I go and talk about you as the estate agent, because it's all about EEAT, expertise, experience, authority and trust. Okay, that's what Google wants. So all this nonsense here, I'd be like, hi, my name's so and so from Paul Neal's estate agents. We've been selling homes in and around Bristol for X amount of years. Today I want to give you some tips on how you can do and what the article's about, and leave it as that. You're basically telling Google this blog is coming from a person who works for this company that has been selling homes for X amount of years in Bristol. Okay, that you're hitting that expertise, that EEAT stuff there. Okay, and then maybe have a little bit if need be, but if not, just leave it as that, and then just go straight into all this stuff here. Okay, get those questions answered. You don't want to have people to read all this and be like, what is this blog? Okay, but these rank. I swear to God, I'm not even lying. This stuff ranks. Okay. So anyway, what you do is that you go through the whole thing. I'm not going to do it now because it's boring. You go through the whole thing. You make it written for yourself. You make sure it's spelt English. You change some stuff. You do your thing. I usually spend 30 minutes to an hour doing this here. But as you can see, there's loads of it done already. Now this one here, Pelgarism. This basically explains to me how authentic and unique is this. So I haven't edited any of this. This has just come straight from this tool. Okay, so if I do a test, it's coming up to me here that I've got little bits here and there, 1%, 1%, 1%. So I think I have about 20, 25 of these, some of that maybe. Okay, but that's it. It's just that this article's got a little 1% similarity to this article, and then 1% similarity to this article, and so on. I don't care about that. I care about when a blog post has got 20%, 30% similarity to another blog, because that is not unique. You can't. Google understands that it's impossible to have every single page on the internet without having a single bit of similarity to a blog article. Okay, so I've got little bits here of 1%. 1%. This is probably like 5 words or something. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. It doesn't even bother Google. So I ignore that. So what I'm saying here is that this blog post is completely unique. Okay, it's not a blog post that is spread out amongst many estate agents, and it's the same stuff. It is purely unique. It is yours. Google wants that. Google wants content to be unique. Your reward is that you'll get ranked better for it. Okay, so that's that. Now I'll show you how to do it. I'm actually got another blog to write for someone tomorrow, so I'm gonna get it working now to show you how to use it. Selling your Kent UK home in winter. Okay, so actually the suggestion, for example, it could have been here. I've actually got it because I've got other tools and stuff, which is where I got my ideas from, but I pay for it. Negotiation tips and for home sellers. Okay, I've included Kent UK here so that when this writes the article, it will help me a little bit, that local SEO. It might include Kent in it, which is going to help me rank for that Kent. The particular estate agent, he only wants people visiting his website who are based in Kent. Okay, so there's no point having it national really. Although it's great and all that sort of stuff, people in Newcastle aren't going to use this person's services because he's based in Kent. So I'm basically prompting it to write for Kent, and I've used UK because America have a lot of our names in their towns and cities and stuff as well. So I've just made it clear: selling homes, Kent, UK, home in winter. Okay, so I am going to basically copy that, and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go to quick mode, and I'm going to generate it. Okay, article title, I'm going to put it here. Selling your home. Actually, I'm going to just word this a little bit better. Selling your home this winter in Kent, UK. Okay, so that's it. Article language, I'm going to go up here and go to English UK. I don't worry about the AI images. What I do is I add a FAQ, so I think that's quite useful for the EEAT stuff I just mentioned. And that's it. I generate the article. You can do other things. You can go to God mode and get more into it and stuff. I find that this quick mode thing is more than enough. If I was to go to the history tab here now, you'll see that it's processing. Now this could take anything between 10 minutes to 2 hours to create. Okay, so you just leave it now. I don't need to write this now until tomorrow at some point when I'm working on this particular website. But this one's ready for me to do tonight. So what I'll do tonight is I'll go into this here and I'll just redo this here. So I like it and I'm happy with it. I'll create some images. I'll get some CTAs about contact us and book us for valuation type thing. That'll then go out. That'll then go out onto social media. That'll go out to Google My Business and so on. And then you get all the benefits like I've just mentioned on this here. Okay, any questions? And let me know. Cheers. Bye.